Joe Walsh has seen rock guitar through it all, through late 60s power trio to classic pop rock, and has played with everybody who's anybody. Walsh is a well-versed writer and rhythm player, in addition to being a standout soloist, never without his great humor. He's most known for his biting Telecaster tone, but rocked out on Les Pauls in his James Gang days before making pop rock guitar history with the Eagles. Let's do some workshop time with the one and only Joe Walsh. And we're starting way up high with minor pentatonic form 1 and major pentatonic form 5. Watch how they connect together. Centers around this major chord, the A major up here. All right, let's start here, and these first two phrases may possibly remind you of the song Life's Been Good. These ghost bends up here, right from the get-go, are calling for precision, so be careful with your intonation. Major pentatonic cluster, watch your intonation there as well. And this just forms a sweet major triad. And back for another major pentatonic closer. Some more cool stuff in the style of Life's Been Good. Major pentatonic form 5, second position. Also minor form 1. Just up 3 frets, same shape. You're going to want to really dig into these 3 bends from B to C sharp on the 5th string. Alright, check it out again. Look at my picking hand. Very close to the bridge. Make sure you leave space with those bends. This lick in major, sort of a pedal steel, slowly. Sneak in that F sharp and E. above the bend. And now we're in minor pentatonic 1, of course. Basic melody. Kind of imitates a slide part. One more time. There you go. First three is really just a cool guitar melody a la Walk This Way. And it's based on A mixolydian that we're playing here in 9th position, with emphasis to the F sharp, the 6th, bent from the 9th fret E here with the first finger. And then this bend to G, the dominant 7th. All of it just basically making a nice mixolydian. Next phrase, we're definitely treading into Joe's country style type playing. And we're back in major pentatonic, form 5, way up high, centered around the triad right here. We've got a pedal steel type sound going on here, especially here. And notice with the picking hand that I'm picking with the flesh of my finger. Gives it that more earthy pedal steel sound. And if we play this melody, we're going to go back to major pentatonic, form 5 for this lick. Straight ahead, and then it shifts back to the last note, to the root, like this, shifting back to major form 4. Next is a nasty open string rocker based in form 1 with pull-off open strings on every string, inspired by Jeff Beck, probably inspired through Les Paul. Anyway, it starts out like this, rocking out, just staple rock licks. Then we go into the pull-offs after this Clapton-inspired lick there, pulling off to each open string right out of the form. And this can only happen here in A minor pentatonic. And the pattern is 4 strings in a row pulled off, and then to the next string, another 4 pulled off, until we end up here in this manic bend on the 9th fret E. Phrase 6, a more country-flavored Telecaster licks in the uncommon form 3 major here, and these chromatic notes on the first string bring to mind like a bluegrass type of style. Let's check it out. Easy melody here, right in the form 3. Sneaking in that high E, kind of pedal steel-like again. And here comes the chromatic notes, kind of like a slow bluegrass there. Moving right along, this one involves A minor form 4 in 12th position here, shifting back to form 3 for that box there. Drawing from arguably one of the most popular classic rock songs of all time, brings us Joe in his true colors, holding the high 15th fret D bend up to E, ever so slightly bringing it down into this lick, kind of bluesy, and that slides us back to form 3, and back up again, like this, down to form 3, and back up to form 4. Nice one. Phrase 8 is a crashing of rock and country styles, starting with the blues scale here, and adding the 9th here, and the 6th here from major. Putting it all together, it sounds like this, but played in double stops, with a lot of edge, like that. Double stop bend and vibrato, and then we got unison bends here. 3 of them, into major pentatonic form 5. Make sure you hold that bend real strong when you're adding the other notes above it. And notice the bare-fingered country picking approach in the picking hand. Catch that? Wrapping it up with some snarly licks in a phrase up in form 1 minor. borrowing some notes here from major pentatonic, alluding to the 4 chord, to D. See what we got? Slide up and take the major notes, morph them into minor notes of the pentatonic forms. And we're going to play this over a couple of times, the double stops and the slight pushes. And don't forget to vibrato both notes. Trill and angry slide.